And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Phoenix, at this stage of the season, it's not unheard of to see teams lose steam. Doris, how do coaches keep their teams motivated for the second half of the year?
I think one thing quality NBA coaches do is they emphasize an NBA regular season is a marathon, not a sprint. Whether you are winning or losing, you're always building the foundation of your program. Do you have good defensive habits? Do you share the basketball? Are you committed to winning? Are you about your teammates? So much goes into success.
They get it again. Another shot. Goes up with it again. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Winston. Pass to Gray. Six on the shot clock. Here's Winston. 20 feet out. Here's ABC. And that one drops.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. So he makes one of two, and the second one misses. Intercepted on the break. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. From 13.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Robbed. Here we go, one-on-one. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Gray. Pass to Winston. Here's Gray. 6 to shoot. Tipped away. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's ABC. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. From outside the arc. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
To the left side wing. Here's Winston. The shot, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's ABC. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Inside, clock at 6, and it's in there.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's ABC. Knocked loose. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
No good on the free throw. No good on the second free throw. Out left to the wing. Fires for 3. And it's ABC missing. Gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to ABC. To halt the run. And no good, trying to use the glass. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's ABC. Out to the wing. Missed inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he makes the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
There's the three. Connects from downtown.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Phoenix is shooting 23%. Not great so far. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
.144 left in the first. 5 on the clock. Down low from 13. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's a difficult shot, and if he could do it again, I think he definitely would pass it off there.
From downtown. And can't get it to go, now 1 of 2. A minute 15 left in the first quarter. Pass to ABC. No good off the back of the rim. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's ABC missing.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And there's a 3-second violation. .30 seconds left in the first quarter here. Deflected. Second shot opportunity. With the 7-footer. Just 5 to shoot. And at last, they get one to fall. And Phoenix leads by 8.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Takes it inside, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And he drops the first. Good on both. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful. They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Fires from deep. Goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Winston. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
Here's ABC. Pass to Gray. Here's Winston. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Gray. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Winston misses.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive.
And so he makes both from the line.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Gray. Here's ABC. Lets it go from 11. And he goes in for the dunk.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Off target at the rim.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And the impact of international players in the NBA. It's climbing dramatically. Doris, in 1990, they played less than 5% of available minutes. Now it's more than 20%.
Well, the beauty is it's not just about the increase in numbers. It's the players at the top level in the NBA. Look at the MVP race last season. The top 3 were all international. I love it. It's a good sign for the game. We want the best players regardless of where they're from.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. For Phoenix, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. From the low block. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the strike.
Now shooting around 90% from the line. That's how you win games.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Winston. Lets it go from deep. And no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Loose ball. Going the other way.
To the inside. An easy 2 on the layup.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Clock at 6. Knocked away. To the middle. Here's Gray. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 5-point Phoenix lead.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Six to shoot. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 9.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Out to the right wing. That shot is off. Gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. 1:57 left in the second period. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is how you win games. Get to the stripe and knock down your free throws.
It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. There's a minute 26 left in the first half. Here's ABC. No good from 11 feet.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Misses from short range.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
.56 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Shots blocked. A shot to stop the drought. Can't hit that one. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Elbow. 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. This gives them an opportunity to get within 10. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Tries to snap the cold streak. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so it's Phoenix with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Shaking out Phoenix. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They've really established themselves on the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Whatever they're trying to do on offense, it ain't working. If they have any chance of coming back in this one, they're going to have to be more methodical in their approach. Talent without discipline will never result in sustained success.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Shooting only 23% so far. Here's ABC. Fader on the way. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
shooting 2.
That free throw no good. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Phoenix is shooting just 21% from the floor. No good on the triple. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
To the wing on the left. To the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Winston. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Knocks down the long J.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 5 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Out to the right wing. Six to shoot. Inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Down low. Here's ABC. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That free throw misses. He does not get the second one. Tries again, and he lays it up and in. He's got 11.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Pass to Gray. Here's Winston. To the paint. Soft touch off the glass.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Over to the left wing. Got a piece of it. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
It's no good. That would have tied it.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And he gets the bucket.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
The visitors with the ball, trailing by 4, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. Tries a 10-footer. Here's ABC. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, they have consistently gotten to the line. Clearly a point of emphasis from the coaches. Now, they haven't strayed away from it too much.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass.
Shooting two.
Taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. To the right side. Here's ABC. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. And it's ABC with a rebound.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Here's ABC. To the wing, right side. This one for 3. No luck on that one. Gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. No, they're unable to get the tying basket there. Unable to get that one. Shooting around 35% from the field so far. This for the tie. And the layup is good. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
I see him.
1:46 left in the third quarter here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't nail the jumper.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
For Phoenix, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. To the inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Pass to Winston. Here's ABC. Here's Winston. He's got 7. Clock is at 3. ABC. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Right wing. Here's ABC. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the corner. Offensive rebound. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
They're ahead for now, but that miss could come back to bite them.
Here's Winston. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Out left to the wing. Floats one up. That shot off. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Leading by a point. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. To the left wing. And the baseline jumper, no good. Shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Inside to take the lead. And he lays it in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Second chance shot. No good on the layup.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Here's Gray. The fadeaway. He can't hit that time.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Out to the wing. Good on the shot. And Phoenix leads by 1.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Pass to ABC. From 9 feet out. And too long on the shot.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. From the high post. And it's ABC with a rebound. Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Winston. To the right side. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. And finally they hit one.
Now that's a confidence booster. Great effort on the offensive glass.
This guy just feeds off that fourth quarter pressure in a tight game like this. That's when we can really see the kind of heart he plays with.
To the wing on the left. Down low. Right wing. To the left wing. Out left to the wing. Goes back up. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries. Gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's Gray. Blocked. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Count it. And Phoenix leads by 1. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began.
Timeout. It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so you have a chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Winston. And he just hasn't been able to get it going.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Pass to Gray. For three. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. To the middle. And he converts the layup.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Winston. Here's ABC. That one goes in.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Phoenix calls timeout. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
Lets it go from 14. And it's ABC with a rebound, shooting 27% here in the fourth. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To the inside, Winston. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now just a 1-point Phoenix lead.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. The shot comes out.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Pass to ABC. Inside. And they're running. Pushing it up now. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Shooting only 36% so far in this game. 1:16 left in the final quarter. The shot won't fall. High arcing shot. And it's ABC with a rebound.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
He's off on the layup. Phoenix is shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Winston.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Steps back and fires. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. The visitors with the ball.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
.29 seconds left to play in the fourth. .19 seconds left in the final quarter. 5 to shoot. 13 feet out. And he buries it.
Timeout.
What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3. Phoenix calls timeout. They're leading by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's the home team now. They've led by as many as 11. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
The 3 is up. Off target with the shot. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving